Truth, Corey Stories. I'm Isabella Izzy Hernandez, 34 from San Francisco's Mission District. This is how I discovered my biological mother, the woman who gave birth to me, was pregnant with my husband's baby, and how I destroyed them both. The night everything changed. Sunday dinner in our No Valley townhouse. My 47-year-old mom, Carmen, suddenly rushes to the bathroom, hand over mouth. I laughed. Too much wine at book club. But then my husband Diego turned ghost white, sweating bullets. ¿Estás bien, mi amor? I asked. He mumbled about work stress and disappeared. After 5 years of marriage, I know when my Mexican husband is lying, and Diego was drowning in them. 3 years ago, Dad died from diabetes. Mom, then 44, spiraled hard. She'd been with Dad since she was 15. My husband Diego suggested Mom move into our in-law unit. "The mama needs us," he said. "She's still young, only 44. She deserves support." I was touched. This software engineer who worked 80-hour weeks wanted to care for my mother, who taught me to braid my hair, who cried at my quinceañera. For a year, it seemed perfect. Diego brought her pan dulce every morning. Our Sunday dinners were legendary. I felt blessed. The signs started small. Mom suddenly caring about her appearance. Diego's late-night coding. Mom joining a Pacific Heights gym when the Mission Y was 3 blocks away. Her Victoria's Secret bag in his Tesla. My cousin Rosa cornered me. "Your 47-year-old mom is wearing crop tops, and Diego always knows her schedule before you do? Open your eyes!" But she's my mother, the woman who pushed me out of her body. She wouldn't. With my husband? I tracked their phones. Simple. Legal. Devastating. Tuesday, both at Fairmont Hotel. Thursday, both at UCSF Fertility Clinic. Friday, both at Pacific Heights OBGYN. My 47-year-old biological mother at a fertility clinic with my 36-year-old husband. The private investigator confirmed it with photos, them kissing, holding hands, shopping for baby clothes. The worst. Mom's hand on her belly while Diego kissed her forehead. I planted recording devices everywhere. During my company event, I sat outside listening live. Mom's voice, pregnant again at 47, feels like a miracle, like God's giving me a second chance at motherhood. "Diego, you'll be amazing with our baby. Better than with Isabella. I was only 13 when I had her, too young. But this baby will love me, won't judge me for not having a degree like she does." When do we tell her? After the first trimester. I'll say it's someone from grief counseling. She's so career-focused, she'll believe anything. When she knows her mother's pregnant, she'll be disgusted and kick me out. Then we can be together. My biological mother was pregnant with my husband's baby and planning to lie about it. My lawyer, Maria Santos, had me gather evidence for 2 weeks. During that time, I found Mom's old diary. She'd resented me since birth for stealing her youth at 13. She wrote that I was Dad's favorite and she hated it. The real bomb? A DNA test from 2 years ago. My brother Miguel, who died in Iraq? Not Dad's son. Mom had been cheating for decades. We confronted them in Maria's office. Mom walked in wearing maternity clothes. Diego looked destroyed. "How could you?" I asked. "You're my mother. You gave birth to me." Mom exploded. "You stole everything. I had you at 13. While friends had quinceañeras, I had diapers. You stole my youth, then became this perfect princess who looked down on me." "I never looked down on you. Every time you corrected my English, explained technology, succeeded where I couldn't, that was looking down on me. Well, your husband prefers me in bed as a woman, and I'll be a better mother to our child." When did it start? Your promotion day. You celebrated while Diego cried about his $200K gambling debts in the laundry room? I comforted him. That was 18 months ago. Every family dinner, every holiday, we were together. The divorce was brutal.
Diego's gambling addiction and fraud meant he got nothing. Mom owed me $127,000 in stolen funds. But the real destruction? Dad had secretly changed his will 3 weeks before dying. He knew about Mom's affairs, found Plan B pills on her credit card at 51. Everything went to me. Mom was suddenly homeless and pregnant. The recording went viral on TikTok, 30 million views. Hashtag Madre Judas trended for a week. The Latino community exploded. Mom was banned from every church, store, and restaurant in the mission. Madre desnaturalizada! They'd shout. Diego's startup fired him immediately. Silicon Valley blacklisted him. His family in Mexico disowned him. He now lives in an Oakland tent city doing day labor. Mom gave birth 2 months ago in a public hospital alone. The baby went straight to foster care because she's homeless. She gets supervised visits once a week. She sent 47 letters begging forgiveness. The last said, "I'm your mother. I gave you life. You owe me." I replied once, "You gave me life, then tried to steal it. We're even." I'm in my No Valley townhouse Dad left me. My boyfriend Carlos, a civil rights lawyer, is cooking dinner. I started Betrayed Daughters of San Francisco. You'd be shocked how many women have similar stories. I'm pregnant with twins. Carlos and I married first, got therapy, and keep his mother in LA permanently. When I announced it on Instagram, someone commented, "Make sure your mom doesn't steal this one too." Mom, if you're reading this from whatever shelter has Wi-Fi, you had 34 years to be a good mother. You chose to be a monster. Enjoy explaining to Diego Jr. why he's in foster care. Diego, from your tent, was my 47-year-old mother worth losing everything? As for me, my company went public. I'm expecting twins. I sleep peacefully knowing the woman who gave birth to me has no place in my life. The mission raised me tough. Berkeley made me smart. But my own mother taught me that sometimes the womb that made you tries to break you. But San Francisco daughters don't break. We rise. Órale! I hope you enjoyed this story. If you did, please give it a like and subscribe for more. Gracias. Órale!